New season means new weapons in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and of course in Season 5 we've been brought 2 new weapons, one being an SMG and one being a brand new AR. And of course in this video we're going over the best class you can make, of course, for the new AN94 AR in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Season 5. As many of you guys probably know that I've just recently unlocked the AN94. The AN94 is very similar to the AK-47, but with better mobility and of course fire rate, which makes this weapon honestly pretty great compared to others in the game currently. So in today's video, of course, we're going over the best multiplayer version of the AN94 with also the best Warzone version of the AN94. So now let's go through our multiplayer version of the AN94. For this class setup, you do need to run some perks to just maximize how good this AN94 class is. For your perk 1 slot, I recommend EOD. The reason you're going to run EOD on this AN94 class is because you want to, of course, take reduced damage from non-kill streak explosions like lethal frags, molotovs, just C4s, anything like that, or even launchers. So running EOD helps us a lot because we just don't want to die from those things. For our perk 2 slot, of course, we're going to be running Ghost. The reason, of course, we're running Ghost on this AN94 class is because we do not want to be detected by UAVs, radar drones, or even heartbeat sensors. Being able to just go around players using these things allows us to, of course, just get more kills using this class, being able to get around our enemies and just help our team out. And for our final slot, for our perk 3 slot, we're going to be running Tune-Up. The reason, of course, running Tune-Up on this class is because we want to reduce the charge time of our field upgrades. Of course, if we're running a slow one like Stopping Power, we will get it sooner. Or even if we're running Dead Silence, a very quick one, we will get it that 40% quicker. So being able, of course, just get our field upgrade sooner helps us a lot when it comes to just flanking and destroying our enemies. Alright, with that being out of the way, let's go through our AN94 class in Gunsmith. Of course, on your screen right now is the whole class setup, so take a picture, pause the video, share it with a friend, just do anything to make sure you have this information saved. Alright, with that information being saved, let's go through, of course, these weapon attachments. For our first attachment, go to laser and select the tact laser. The reason, of course, running tact laser on the AN94 is because the AN94 with the attachments we're running decrease our mobility. So we want to decrease our ADS time to bring our mobility back up. So running tact laser helps us a lot when it comes to that. For our, of course, next attachment, go to optic and select the GI Mini Reflex. Honestly, any optic will help you out in this scenario, just the AN94 has horrible iron sights, so we just don't want to use them to make sure all of our shots hit. So of course my favorite is the GI Mini Reflex when it comes to multiplayer. For our third attachment, go to underbarrel and select the Commando Foregrip. The reason, of course, running Commando Foregrip is because Commando Foregrip is the best way to help out with horizontal recoil, which sadly the AN94 has a lot of. So to keep our weapon steady, we need the Commando Foregrip. Alright, for our fourth attachment, go to ammunition and select the 45 round magazine. The reason, of course, we're selecting the 45 round magazine is because the 30 round base mag this gun has is just simply not enough when it comes to multiplayer. So just running 15 extra bullets helps us a lot when it comes to getting 3 to 4 kills. Alright, for our fifth and final attachment in the multiplayer class, go to rear grip and select the stippled grip tape. The reason running stippled grip tape is because we want to decrease our ADS time and our sprint to fire speed. So running this, of course, grip tape allows us to do that in the best way. Alright, that was the whole multiplayer class, so now let's go through our Warzone focused class or our long range focused class. Before we go into the long range, of course, Gunsmith, let's go through our perks to dominate Warzone. For our perk 1 slot, we're of course going to run EOD. In Warzone, explosions are very common, from precision airstrikes to all the way to lethal frag grenades. EOD helps us take reduced damage, so running EOD is a no-brainer in Warzone. Alright, for our perk 2 slot, we're going to run Overkill. The reason for running Overkill on this AN94 class is because our AN94 is only meant to handle medium to long ranges. so we need a SMG in our back pocket to carry out the close range battles. And for our third and final perk, perk 3, we're gonna run Amped. The reason of course we're running Amped is because it increases our weapon swap. So if we need to quickly swap to our SMG in our back pocket, Amped allows us to do that, allowing us to of course survive that close range encounter. Alright, that was all the perks for Warzone. Now let's go into the actual gunsmith for the Warzone styled AN94. Alright, on your screen right now is the AN94 as a whole, so pause the video, screenshot it, do whatever, share it with a friend, just make sure you have this information saved. Now that you have that saved, let's go through of course why we're running these attachments in Warzone. For our first attachment, go to muzzle and select the monolithic suppressor. The reason of course we're running monolithic suppressor is because it increases our damage range while also giving us sound suppression, which is super important things to have in Warzone, because if someone can hear our shots, they see us on the map. So if we of course suppress all of our shots, they won't see us, allowing us to sneak around the map easier. Alright, for your next attachment, go to barrel and set the AN94 factory at 438mm barrel. The reason of course we're running this factory barrel is because it gives us the best damage range and bullet velocity this weapon can have, also giving us the added benefit of vertical recoil control, which is super helpful to have. Alright, for your third attachment, go to underbarrel and set the commando foregrip. The reason of course running the commando foregrip on this AN94 class is because, like I've already said, the AN94 has some intense horizontal recoil, which the commando foregrip basically gets rid of. So running this with the barrel we already had basically means this gun has no recoil, which is super important when it comes to Warzone and just sniping kids at longer ranges. For your fourth attachment, go to ammunition and select the 60 round casket mag. The reason of course we're running the 60 round magazine is to just make sure we can completely kill an enemy, meaning take off all their armor, down them, and then finish them if we have time. Which the 60 round mag should be plenty of ammo to do that with, so that's why we're running them. Alright, for our fifth and final attachment, go to your optic and select the VLK 3x optic. The reason we're running the optic is because the iron sights on the AN94 are just very bad. So it's a complete preference on which optic we use, with the VLK 3x optic is just agreed to be the best optic when it comes to Warzone long range AR builds. Alright, with that being said, that is the complete Warzone class. Before we end the video, I just want to say, if you want to be a reason a video is made, leave a comment down in the description below with of course a weapon you want to see. So if you want to see a Bruin Mark 9 class, let me know. If you want to see a Uzi class, let me know. I love making these videos, and I know the past two haven't been a comment suggested video. I just wanted to make them because of their new weapons. Alright, with that being said, this is now the end of the video. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and of course turn on notifications. And well, if you liked the video, also leave it a like, or if you didn't like the video, leave it a dislike and let me know why in the comments below. And with that being said, now the video is over, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Goodbye.